Hello everyone, welcome back to a special stream. It's the last video, depending where you're watching this, whether it's Twitch or YouTube. What was I gonna say now? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a very special one. This is gonna be one long video on YouTube, probably about 45 minutes, because that's usually how long these take. We're just gonna be a very dialogue-heavy thing. Because I want to do this because they just take forever to do. It's so long and it's very time consuming, and if I do it in one session, it it'd just be that, right? And it wouldn't be very fun to watch. So you lose your interest very quickly. So I decided to I didn't know there was an area out here. What is this? I can jump off of here. Yeah. Well, anyway, so this is going to be a very dialogue heavy session. Where's Lilianda? Anyways, let's go and talk to Lilianda. I'm sure she's going to have a cutscene. I'm sure this is all going to be cutscenes, really.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes?
Yes.
The explosion at Haven?
Yep.
The Fade?
Yep.
Escaping the breach?
Yep.
In your report,
Twice.
you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. She wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror.
Sure.
Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
And she failed us too, if you think about it. What's that? Who the hell is Sparrow? And where did she go? Oh, there she is.
A message from Divine Justinia.
I'm pretty sure she's dead. It's a trap.
That's a shock. You all right reading it?
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
That seems like a very douchey way. I'm not gonna say
Why
that.
hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Sir,
I
what?
didn't get the chance to
What?
say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After the terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again.
In your terrible journey to sit on thin air? What the fuck?
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
I'll leave you to your work.
So nothing new from her. Let's go talk to Solus. I broke through your table, Solus.
What can I do for you?
He has nothing new.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
I want to go to the war table because it said that stuff needed to be done at the war table. I'll talk to you after. I'm sure there's going to be a cutscene here.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After Adamant, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds and sent them marching south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
Good of Corypheus to make it easy to find him. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
That's a
His
very good
people
question.
have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Okay. Where are we going?
This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's beautiful in its way.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned
That was
south,
probably a good idea.
he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
What the
A more
fuck?
appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
It's a portal? Spooky. Loading screen. That's great. Yeah, when you get a loading screen, it's gonna bring you somewhere terrible. What, like a graveyard?
This place once had a name. It has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
Is this place dangerous? It feels...
Unnatural, yes. We are, however, in no immediate peril. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I was safe from those who hunted me, but only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh. Like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Agreed, but let's go through another cutscene first. We gotta do that. And cutscene, yeah. Mad Emperor Ravel. I think he's dead. I could be terribly wrong. Not of heroes, united in hatred. Yep. Yippity yep. Alright, where are we? Oh, we're here. Okay. It's a random room. She's in the middle of nowhere.
I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so they would have us believe.
You seem to know a great deal about elven lore.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
Oh, nope, I
I'll
got
lead you
nothing.
to the garden.
Of course.
I had nothing to ask. Nothing whatsoever. So where's the door that leads out? I'm gonna go back to the war room, see if there is another cutscene. I'm sure there's gonna be another cutscene. I'm sure everyone is gonna gonna have a cutscene. I could be wrong. And I probably am wrong. And I'm wrong. Oh, but she joins me in here now. Alrighty, friends in high places where the Inquisition people take notice. Where stocks and Inquisition producers blah 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 blah. What's in the Inquisition area? I'm taking that. Fuck yeah, I'm taking that. And I know there's a bunch of completed stuff here. But yeah, you go do that. And you can deal with that.
Inquisitor.
Your double agent is now gone. I did everything that needed to be done in the war room. And I mean everything. Now we can talk to everyone.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the Fade. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Tell them
Tell the
that.
petitioners Andraste said her herald's word is as her own.
That will certainly make the Chantry take notice, but we shall spread the word.
Okay.
Yes?
And nothing.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Okay. Someone needs to be judged. Well, let's judge them.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head.
Oh, he's still alive.
In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of Adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Teventa, rightful ruler of every piece of ground ye trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
give him to the wardens. Jail him and lose the key. Fuck. If I give him to the wardens, everyone would be pissy about it. Fuck.
Although willing, there is a group you have wronged more than any. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium. The Wardens can have you. Let them take your head, if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours, it matters not. Truth lies in the next world.
I'm actually surprised that only one person was pissy about it. Oh, there's more.
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Not a request, my lady, I'm confused.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse. With full sanction, I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
What if I say that?
The Inquisition stands for faith.
Solus
Our work
disapproves
has
of
greater
it.
purpose. Sometimes we need a reminder. So Ruth, the Herald of Andraste forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
Although you are a freaking murderer. Oh, so she's free to go. Is there any more? Nope, that's it. Alright. No, let's not go to the Undercroft. There are so many people we need to talk to.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near Kirkwall. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
Some of us heroes will make it. We're just too amazing to die.
Well, if we're both still standing at the end of all this, I'll buy the drinks. Oh, Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'll have to let Carver know. I'm sure he'll take it well. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Carver, he sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure Carver was his douchebag uncle from the second game.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time, all right?
Alright. Any more conversations that need to be needed?
Inquisitor.
Nope.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
I know Dorian wants me to talk to him.
You have remarkably little here on early Tevinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
Ha! You? I rather doubt that.
Oh, there's a very douchebag way to say that.
That was unworthy. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
What else could it be about? What happened at Adamant, of course. We went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
I learned a surprising amount. What happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, for one?
Regained your memories. That's good, then.
I think so.
You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison...
So, I should be happy I accomplished something so grand.
Concerned, more like. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name.
If he has
if I
one.
can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Good luck. I don't think you're gonna find anything, but... he has nothing new for me. I got many new shit for you. A whole one thing, but, you know, whatever. Oh, where's Liliana?
Did you need something?
Nope.
I'll leave you to your work.
I thought there would have been a new thing for you. I'm fine. What is my power at? 11. That's gonna get me nowhere. Let's go talk to Colin.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
Just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
Yeah. So you gonna have a second cutscene? Where the fuck are we? We wandered pretty far. Yeah, we wandered off extremely far.